Hello everyone, and before we get into this video, I just want to let you guys know that this is my normal microphone. The microphone that you are going to hear in this video is my computer's native one, and it switched back there without me wanting it to. So just know that this is my normal microphone, so the microphone quality is not up to par. Anyway, enjoy the video. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Sorry about the short little break. I have exams coming up, so I just need to get ready for those instead of posting on YouTube. But even so, you know, I want to get some videos out because we're almost at 150, literally soaring. I'm just going to try to keep at it, maybe one video a week. Worst case scenario, one video every 2 weeks, but I'm not dead, in case a few of you thought that. I doubt it though, you know. So this video is going to be including PvP tips / mistakes that people make a lot of times when they try to fight in Booga Booga, or when they just get attacked. A lot of people get attacked without wanting a fight, but it still comes to them anyway. So this video is going to include a few decent tips, and they should really help you out if you don't know a whole lot about the game. If you're a veteran player to Booga Booga, a lot of these tips, you already know them. If you want to stick around and give me a view, you know, thanks. So one of the most common mistakes I see in this game is that people go into fights without enough materials. Like, I shouldn't go into a fight right now. If you go into a fight, you need to have, I think, enough materials for maybe 4 to 5 walls, maybe a big hut if you need a turtle and heal. People usually really underestimate how useful building materials can be in a fight. Tip number 2, this one also extremely underrated. You cannot underestimate anyone in this game. For example, you can see, let's say, someone in hide armor for this example, and you move in to attack them thinking, hey, easy kill, I might get some logs from them, whatever, and then they smack on magnetite armor when they see you coming after them. People do that all the time. The noob troll YouTubers do it, normal players do it just for fun, because it is an enjoyable experience, but you can never underestimate someone. So I'd suggest that you monitor the player's movement before attacking them. For example, try to stay out to where they can't see you. Watch their behavior, see if they seem like they're a noob. There are some pros right now in Booga Booga that literally act like a noob so perfect that you cannot tell the difference. Tip number 3, and I'm pretty sure this tip is already well known, always have food when you fight. Booga Booga works on a healing mechanism where you shove food down your throat and you gain health. If you're playing on an older version of Booga Booga, it instantly heals you, and if you're playing on the newer versions, there's a regeneration system. So I'd suggest that, I don't have a lot on me, but if you're playing an older version, blood fruit's always a go-to. I wouldn't suggest farming blood fruit unless you're in an older version of the game where it heals you pretty well. I suggest you farm blue fruit because, as far as I can tell, it grows the fastest out of any plant and has a decent regeneration. So if you're going into a fight, especially one that you know is going to be a tough fight, bring food. It's such a simple way to get a really good upper hand on the enemy if they run out of food and you still have plenty. Now, tip number 4 isn't necessary, but I'd suggest that you join up a tribe and or just have friends that you can play with in this game. If you're alone, you're a really easy target. You could have magnetite armor and get killed by a ton of people with just wooden clubs. Obviously, you know, it's difficult to kill someone if they're spam healing. So once again, that ties in with the food tip. Tip number 5, I'm pretty sure it's simple, but that is to literally track your opponent's movements. For example, if you're in a fight, your opponent's not jumping, you don't necessarily need to jump to do enough damage to kill them. And if your opponent's jumping, you need to attempt and match your jumps with their jumps, because that's pretty much their little attempt at dodging you. So if you can match up your jump with their jump, it's pretty much like they're just standing still and it's easy hits, and then you can get all of the loot. Tip number 6 doesn't really have a lot to do with PvP per se. It's about you won the fight and suddenly you don't have space for all the loot. Always monitor how much bag space you have before going into a heavy fight. If you kill a god player and then all of their crystal gold drops to the ground, you want to have room for that. There's pretty much no point in killing a god player if you don't have room in your inventory unless you're just looking for fun. Anyway, this was just a short little video, and I want to thank you guys so much for almost 150 subscribers. As of this video, we have 148, and the growth has been literally just insane. So thank you all if you're watching this, and I want to climb up here so I can jump into the outro. Give me a second. Actually, you know what? I want to do a different tactic today. Usually we always jump into the outro, but I want to have a nice relaxing segment before I drop into the outro. Basically, I'm just going to put some beautiful relaxing Minecraft music over a Booga Booga sunset, and then the outro will commence after it. Don't worry, I'm going to turn down the outro music so it doesn't scare anyone. Anyway, goodbye, enjoy the Minecraft segment, and thank you for almost 150 subs. Peace.